all a nice big mess. I splashed around with some cooking, and it's the first time I've followed a recipe in a while. And this is my item that I made. It's a cheesecake, and I'm so proud. It's probably going to come out really wonky. It's probably going to come out really wonky because I literally didn't cut the pieces of whatever this is, greaseproof paper. I didn't cut it into shape, so I sort of just stuffed it all around. Knowing very well that if I bothered to do the measurements and do actually cutting, it would have fit a lot more nicely and been a better prepared pan for having a nice smooth round cheesecake, whatever. I'm just going to touch this for a sec. I did say it was going to have a golden top, but I don't think it looks golden. And I'm not sure how the cookies are going to be because to me they didn't seem to have very much butter on it. I put how much butter it said, but it didn't seem like it had a lot of butter. So it probably hasn't formed to hold. It only said half a cup of butter or something, and I hope it wasn't 1.5 cups because I literally used half a cup. and I was like, was it even half a cup? Anyway, I used quite a small amount of butter, and it didn't really seem to glue the cookie together. And so I'm like, oh, I hope I didn't need another cup's worth of butter to make it form like glue. I was going to put golden syrup on the cookie, but then I thought that might make it really, really sweet. So I said, I better not experiment. It's bad enough that I'm trying to bake a cheesecake, let alone come up with ideas and how I can develop the recipe. But I'm actually worried that the cookie isn't going to stick because I just touched it and it's all crumbly. It wasn't glued together at all. And so I'm like, well, the cookie might fall apart, but the cheesecake is there. So I don't know. I have a feeling the cookie needed to be glued together a little more, but it didn't say to. It just said cookies and a little bit of butter and mash it together, and that should be enough. And it's like, doesn't really seem like glue. It didn't seem gluey enough. It didn't seem like, yes, this is gonna set and form like a cookie shell. It's just crumbled cookie with a bit of butter that's forming the base of whatever is the cheesecake. And I'm like, I don't know. But I have to leave this thing alone for a couple hours now. You're supposed to leave it to cool or sit somewhere. So I should put something over the top of it. And then I'm going to put on the frosting, which is just sour cream mixed with, once again, 1 tablespoon of sugar. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway. And then I just leave it in the fridge till tomorrow, and then I'm like, guess what I made? I made probably a failed version of a cheesecake. So yeah, I did. It's supposed to be special, but because I made it, it could be an erroneous disaster that cost me $40. It cost me probably $30, and I spent an extra $10 on other things. I think I bought a packet of microwave popcorn. And what else did I buy? I bought some sausages. It's like $8 there, and blah blah blah. So, it is $30 worth of ingredients, and I'm like, I hope it was worth. I was gonna do it step by step, but because I was following a recipe, I couldn't record me making it because I'm literally following a recipe. As I'm like, well, I didn't do it for fame and fortune, obviously, so it's a gift, and I don't usually eat cheesecake either. Like I usually take 1 tablespoon and I'm like, I'm gone. I just don't eat it very well. So hopefully this recipe is good. It doesn't have any egg. Has it's really fatty. It's got lots of condensed milk and it's got lots of sour cream and then it's got, cream cheese and it's got a whole packet of cookies is forming the base. So it's pretty darn fatty. But and then to go on top is a mixture of sugar and more sour cream. So it's a pretty fatty recipe, but it has no eggs, and it should be interesting. I can't wait to try it tomorrow. But it's gonna be in the fridge till tomorrow, and then I'll be like, look what I made. I made my first ever in a long time cheesecake. It seems to be quite, firm. And it's really fatty. I'm not going to add it's really fatty, but obviously it is. It definitely is. So that was a couple of hours well spent. And now I'm just hanging. Not working because phone's not working till Monday. But just hanging.